Hey, did you get invited to be a part of the Lean project?
No. Did you?
Yes. But I do not think I am going to like it. I do not like change. Plus, I feel like I'm going to be under the microscope because my turnaround times have been in the tank.
The focus will not be on you. The focus is on the process and how it is set up to provide the outcome to the customer. I have been on a Lean project before. It was fun.
Who is this, Tracy, person anyways? She is going to come and tell us how to do our jobs better? Yeah, right.
No, that is not how it is. Tracy will not actually tell you how to do your job at all. She will, however, help you see the process that you already work in.
I already know my process. I do not need someone to help me see it.
Actually, after doing some initial Lean training, you will look at your process in a way different manner than you do now. You really start to think about each process step, and whether or not it adds value to the customer. You question things and try to eliminate the steps that the customer would not want to pay for. You will start to understand that all the extra and unneeded steps are baked into our prices. If we can reduce those costs, we can maybe reduce our prices. And that is a great thing in the healthcare industry, because the prices have continually increased year after year.
Okay, now I am a little more interested in being on the project. What would it be like as a team member?
You will likely have a brief training session on the foundations of Lean and process improvement. You will learn that Lean is about eliminating waste in a process. Waste is any extra and unnecessary steps. Each training session is tailored to your team's project. But the training part will not take long. A lot of the things you will learn from process improvement will be through hands-on project work.
That sounds okay. I loathe having to sit through lectures. So what happens after you have a little education session?
After you have a good foundation and understanding of value from the customer's view, you move into defining your project. Part of defining your project includes process mapping. Your team will go through your process, step by step, and write information on sticky notes. You will have all this information displayed visually in a sequential order. Process mapping will help to get everyone on the same page. And Tracy will always remind you to add information about the voice of the customer or feedback from the customer. Ultimately, we want a process that is designed for them.
There is a lot of steps and workarounds in our process. I hope it does not get too confusing.
Tracy can help you through any confusing parts. And if you have a process improvement leader on your team, they will be able to help out too. They are known as PILs, for short, and they have advanced Lean training. They are always resources for you.
Cool. I was a little nervous about being able to sort through the whole process, but now I am feeling better. So what happens after process mapping?
Typically, after you do the process map, you will need to go to the Gemba. Gemba is Japanese for where the work happens. This step is important so you can validate what you came up with in the conference room. Observation is a really important activity in Lean. After the current process is validated and all of your measurements are collected, you will probably want to prioritize the issues that have been identified. Remember that you cannot solve world hunger in one project. And then the team will start your root cause analysis.
What is root cause analysis?
Root cause analysis will help to find the root causes to the issues identified in the process. You do not want to fix the superficial issue. Instead, you want to find the root cause and solve that. You might do an activity called the 5 whys. You basically will ask why a problem exists, and keep asking why until you feel like you have found the root cause.
It makes sense that you do not want to implement band-aid solutions.
Yes, it does. After completing the root cause, you will finally be able to generate solutions. A lot of people want to jump in and solve the problem right away, but you must wait until you fully understand the problem. Brainstorming solutions is fun because you are encouraged to think outside the box, and no idea is a bad idea. At first, you do not even have to worry about whether the solution is feasible or not.
Nice. I might have trouble keeping my solutions to myself until the brainstorming part.
That is okay. Your team will start to police each other and say, "It is not time for solutions yet."
That sounds good.
Your team will want to evaluate the solutions on the outcome for the patient. Also consider the costs and impact on other stakeholders. And then, you finally get to implement. You will get to test your solutions and see how they impact your project metrics. If you need to adjust the solutions, you are able to do so. After about 3 months, if your project has successfully implemented and sustained results, your project will be complete.
Great! So what other advice do you have for me as one of the project team members?
Keep an open mind. Remember that the only thing constant is change. This is a great time to get creative and really have an impact on the processes that you work in. Also remember that you are a representative from your department. Keep everyone else informed on how the project is progressing. Ask them for input. Post the team's work for everyone to see. The more people you involve, the easier it will be to implement change.
Thanks for all the information. I am no longer nervous about the project. It sounds like an exciting opportunity.
Great. I am glad I could help you understand how process improvement works. Have fun maximizing value for our customers.